My name is Marco Gandy. I'm currently a history major here at Waldorf University, originally from Tampa, Florida, in class of 2028. The topic I will be discussing today is how the Treaty of Versailles led to the rise of Adolf Hitler and Nazism in Germany. Why this topic, you may be asking? Well, I like diving deep into the topics of this matter and wanted to learn more about it, so I started researching it. I also want to inform people about the past. The more you know about the past, the harder it'll be to let these things happen again. In my research paper, I'll go over 3 main sections to the main argument. First, I break down the Treaty of Versailles, which was signed at the end of World War I, along with going over what it did and the effects socially, economically, and culturally. Next, I go over the German Revolution and the Weimar Republic, and the problems faced that led to the fall of the democratic government formed. Lastly, I dive into the topic of Nazism, then discuss the rise of Hitler to the throne in 1933. Moreover, the Treaty of Versailles, signed after the conclusion of World War I in 1919, was signed between Germany and the Allied powers. The treaty highlighted the punishments and conditions they were to follow, conditions like war reparations and the term war guilt, as Germany was blamed for causing the war. In addition, to go into detail, Nazism was an ideology that practiced extremist, authoritarian, and anti-Semitism views, and at the time was associated with the National Socialist German Workers' Party, or for short, NSDAP. Furthermore, Adolf Hitler, born in Austria-Hungary in April of 1889, once served in the military under the German Empire in the First World War, after moving there in 1913. A few years later, after a failed attempt to start a coup, he was arrested in Munich and sentenced to 5 years, but only serving 1 year. While in jail, he wrote an autobiography called Mein Kampf, or in English, My Struggles. Hitler in the book talks about his ideology and the plans for Hitler and for Germany. He writes about his views on race, anti-Semitism, nationalism, and his vision for the nation. In addition, he poses the idea of Aryan supremacy and blames the Jews for the struggles going on at the time. Shortly after getting out, he gained the vast support of people using Nazi propaganda. And in January of 1933, Hitler was appointed to Chancellor. Then shortly thereafter, in 1934, became head of state with absolute power and formed Nazi Germany. The main point I'm trying to make is how the mistakes of others impact everyone else around them. In short, the domino effect, which, as we can see, led to World War II. In short, the Treaty of Versailles was used as a deterrent and to prevent another major conflict from taking place, but in turn, it raised the chances of another major problem that would occur in the near future.